Every single day, millions of dollars change hands between people who are asleep and people who are not. The transaction is legal, the mechanism is invisible, and the gap between those who understand it and those who don't has never been wider. Here is what is documented. Here is what is real. The Federal Reserve's own research has confirmed it. Wealth inequality in the United States has widened substantially over recent decades, and one of the clearest separating factors between the bottom 90% and the top 10 is not income from labor. It is income from assets, money that moves while you rest. But here's the uncomfortable question hiding inside that statistic. What happens when you have no assets to begin with? That question has driven an entire underground economy, quietly, persistently, and the answer, documented across thousands of verified case studies, comes down to three mechanisms that require something far more dangerous than money. They require your attention. The first is print-on-demand publishing. Amazon's Kindle Direct publishing platform, launched in the mid-2000s and now generating billions in author royalties annually, allows any individual to upload written content, books, guides, journals, and collect a percentage of every sale indefinitely with zero upfront cost. The work is done once. The royalty pipeline, if the content finds its audience, runs for years. Researchers at the Author Earnings Project documented cases of self-published authors earning 5 and 6 figures annually from back catalogs they stopped actively promoting years prior. The content became an asset. The asset paid them while they slept. But here is where it gets complicated. Most attempts fail silently. The platform contains millions of titles. The overwhelming majority earn nothing. The ones that survive are not accidents. They are the result of understanding search behavior, audience psychology, and timing. The mechanism is real. The execution is the variable that disappears from the success stories. The second mechanism is affiliate marketing through long-form content. The Federal Trade Commission requires disclosure, and the documented earning reports from platforms like ShareASale and Amazon Associates confirm that individuals with no product, no inventory, and no startup capital have generated recurring commissions by creating content, articles, videos, comparison guides that rank in search engines and refer buyers to third-party products. The commission arrives weeks or months after the content was created, sometimes years after. The dark edge of this model is its timeline. Studies of content marketing performance consistently show that organic search traffic, the kind that generates passive commissions, takes months to build. The income is real. The patience required to reach it is where most people vanish from the story. The third is licensing creative assets, photographs, music loops, design templates, through platforms like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, or Pond5. A single image, uploaded once, can be licensed hundreds of times over its lifetime. There are documented contributors on these platforms with catalogs of several hundred images generating consistent monthly income without any ongoing effort beyond the initial upload. The asset exists, it earns. The creator moves on. 3 models, all documented, all real, all requiring $0 to begin, and yet the majority of people who attempt them stop before the income starts. Because the gap between beginning and earning is not measured in money. It is measured in time, in uncertainty, in the psychological weight of working towards something invisible. The documented wealth gap is not primarily a story about access to capital. It is a story about who was willing to stay in the dark long enough to see what was waiting on the other side. The question that remains, and it is not a small one, is whether the barrier is really the money at all, or something far harder to quantify.